Well, welcome back to Puzzle Builder of the Disney kind. So this time, we're going to do another one of these portraits of the princesses. This one is Ariel. So I thought I'd do this one because it's a little bit different. I've never done a foil puzzle. And this, of course, is by Seiko. And this, again, was a part of the Disney 100 series that they did, part of their celebration, just a few years ago. There's another one I have in there that's that was a celebration of the Disney 100, and it was particularly just it was just a picture of and a painting of different characters, and I think it's by Thomas Kincaid, I believe. But this one is by this one is just a regular Disney licensed character. This is just Ariel, and it's a foil puzzle. So, as usual, we get one of these, which is, I get these at Hobby Lobby. This, of course, is $6.99. So, first thing we're going to do is open this one up. I didn't take the plastic off, so I'm just going to tear it open. And then with that, we start taking the plastic off. I know this isn't really a favorited way of doing this. They said it's not good for puzzles, but it does work. It is a little tricky though. It's a little tough to... So this, if you just need some scrap paper, or otherwise just throw it away. This one's got a little chip in it, but I'm not complaining about it. So we're going to set the clear plastic off to the side. Make sure it doesn't get stepped on or broken or anything like that. Just set it off to the side. And we'll, of course, throw the plastic away. And now let's open this up. Slide off. There we go. And with Seiko is they give you a nice little fold out poster to kind of help you. So yeah, so we'll keep that handy. So now, here's what I'm going to do. I did it with the last one. Just dump it all into the box. And we want to make sure that all the pieces go into the box. Last time I did this, they went flying across the room. That was fun. And make sure all the pieces are here in the box and no pieces stuck in the bag. So yeah, let's begin, shall we? Okay, typical thing I do. We got the face and we got a little bit of the hair. Just kind of sorting it out. As you can see, there's the pile of stuff. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's where we're at. You know, my typical thing is to get like this portion done. And so, yeah, so we're moving right along here with this one. It's, I can't say it's going to be easy entirely because there's a lot of white and silver. So, and a lot of green. Well, as you can see, she's coming along quite nicely. Having some trouble finding these two pieces, but we're getting there. And of course, I still got all this mess with her fin, because that's supposed to be pretty big. So yeah, we're still trucking along here. Done. This one was a lot more difficult to do than the Belle one. It still went pretty fast, but this one was a lot more difficult because I think with the design here they have, and I didn't really check this, that if you look closely here, the other princesses, like here's Belle, but they only went between a flower, Belle, Ariel, because where's she at? Yeah, she's right there. And then we have in the middle, we have, well, you gotta go up top here. There's Ariel, there's Snow White, then there's Jasmine, Cinderella. Then it goes back to Belle and Ariel. That's what was confusing about that, was because this part of her was fairly easy to do, but this, where it goes on the outside with the patterns and everything, that's where it got a little complicated. Like, you obviously can tell that this was the fin, but like when it was going to the outside, the white area, that's where it really got confusing, was because, okay, was it Belle on this side or Belle on that side? You know, it's, yeah, was it this Belle or was it this Belle? I mean, that's where it really got a little crazy. Okay, so here we are. It is fully assembled. Now, we're going to apply the glue. And of course, I've got a partial, what's left in this bottle here. Bought a new bottle. I usually get these at Walmart. You can get them at any craft store. And of course, they sell them in different sizes. And so, but it's, you know, I've talked about this so much before. So here's what we do. Just what's left in this. Yeah, just let it drip. I'm just going to empty this bottle out. And just let it go from there. It should put a nice, this puzzle is already shiny enough because of the foil, but this will put even more shine and of course glue everything else together. Let me see here. I guess there's still quite a bit of glue left in there, but okay. And I like using this one better. It's a little bit more wider. And just take this and just smear it all over. Get all over the puzzle. There's a couple pieces I'm watching because like you know, sometimes like it starts to come apart off of the piece, so I'm kind of watching that to make sure. There's that one and this one right here, so I want to make sure that those get glued down. It's like where the actual art paper didn't quite stick to the cardboard. Going along the edges, make sure we got some glue on the edges. Otherwise, it's just going to come apart. I'll set that right there. Maybe we can get some more just for the edge. Here we do. Come on. I bet you're waiting just to see that glop in my eye, but it didn't. So let me get this here. Well, there's a bit of excess here, so we'll just kind of scrape it. Okay, so I think that's good enough. We're gonna let this sit. We're gonna let it dry. It's best to leave it sit for about 24 hours. That way it can just dry and then we'll go from there. Okay, so this is dry. It's been sitting for a little while. It's now time to put our plastic on. So, This is going to be a little tricky to put on for this one. Trying one end. I'll try the other end, but I'll get this on. Maybe. This is going to be tricky to put on. That's got my drink in it, so don't want to spill that. Okay, so we got that end on. This is going to be tricky because of how thick it is, and it's hanging over just a little bit on the board. So that's what's keeping it from properly going on. I'm trying to be extremely careful not to tear any pieces out or have the thing come apart on me. Because these things are really not meant for a puzzle. They're really meant for like a paper poster. Just wanting to hook on one of the pieces. There's a screwdriver here. Let's try something. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Now, let's turn to this side. Try to do the same thing. Well, maybe not that end. Trust me, I'll get this on eventually. Yeah, this is kind of stubborn. Maybe try this one first. I don't know. And this is a tricky one to get on. There we go. Finally got that one on. This is a struggle. So what I found with that one is if you bend these back probably a little bit further, just be careful not to break them because they need a start. if it doesn't wedge on one, it's going to wedge on the other side. There we go. Oh man. Back it up. Like I said, if it's not wedging on one side, it's wedging on the other side. Yeah. Come on now. Ow. Come on. Maybe a screwdriver will help. Maybe. Come on. Well, that's good enough for right now. Maybe we can. Well, let's try to fix this because it's kind of wanting to go under the plastic and not over the plastic. So we need to fix this. Thought we had it on there. Oh, come on. Come on now. Come on. Come on. You're almost there. Like I said, if it's not wedging on one side, it's wedging on the other. There we go. There we go. Woo! That, told you I'd get it on there. But there she is. That one is done. Don't know where I want to put this now. So, hold on. Be right back. Okay, in similar fashion, she's going to hang right underneath the Little Mermaid poster I did, just like I did with the Belle and the Beauty and the Beast one. So that was the Ariel 100, Disney 100 puzzle portrait. And it was the foil kind. It's the first time I'd ever done one of those foil ones. That one was a little bit more difficult than what the Belle one was, I felt, because they found tricky ways to incorporate all the Disney princesses in like little circles, like little silhouettes, and you couldn't tell which side it was on. So, that being said, We'll go on to another puzzle next time. With this being November, I may try my hands at starting a Christmas one. So, yeah, so stay tuned for that. Until then,